Oh, what's up, Gooch? Clean blanket, man. My dog. Clean blanket. He's got to lay on it. Come on, buddy. All right. 2 minutes. Nobody's been on. No surprise. Monday morning. March 23rd, 7:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. It is 60 degrees. It's going to be as high as 76 degrees in San Diego today. Nice. I don't want to drop that again. Yeah, this weekend I dropped it was a brand new bottle too of insulin there for a little while. Fell off this bag because it doesn't zip up anymore. So I have to double bag it now. Just fell around my tile floor and just busted. Luckily what do you call it? I have supplies of it. It's not like earlier this year where, they're so bad where, they couldn't keep supplies. Alright, where's the remote control for me? I gotta turn down that volume. There we go. Watching the stock market since actually even last night fell asleep. Woke up at a little bit after 4 in the morning and turned on the TV and I'm watching Bloomberg right now on YouTube live. Um, but I knew something was going to be up today. I just knew something was going to be up because I was doing my homework. I was gonna go and get some stock today, just because everything's just been down low and just from Friday, everything was down, even crypto. That being said, I was gonna re up on some crypto, right? And I was getting everything sorted out. I was gonna split the money up, what I was gonna buy and stuff. And that was the weirdest thing, guys. I don't know if you guys play slot machines. I don't really play them very often. I don't like slot machines. But if you ever sit at a slot machine and you hear this, they're resetting, bro. They're resetting the inside. That's how the older ones were. I don't know because I don't really go to casinos. casinos are even playing them anymore. So I don't know if they make those sounds anymore. And I'm talking about the digital ones even. I'm not talking about like the old school ones. You would hear that, you know. So, anyways, that happened. I was on my tablet, and all of a sudden, you know, here's all my crypto that on my watch list, along with the ones that I've purchased, you know, and then it's got all the price, the stocks and stuff. You know, I mean, the position, you know, where it's up and down, and all of a sudden everything just went blank. Zero, 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 zero. Everything, it went black. No red, no green, all black. The lines were black. You know, no red. I mean, no red, no green, all black, and everything went to zero on every crypto. I'm like, what the hell? And I wasn't looking at the stock market at the same time, by the way. I was just looking at that. All right, cool, dude. He's playing music. I like when he plays music. He likes this, by the way, Fat and Broke. I'm checking out right now on Kick. I've been really going more on Kick now and check out streamers on there. I hope it's not too loud. And he's listening to Steely Dan. Um, yeah. As soon as the zeros went away, green, everything like a tilt machine, and everything just started like popping up in green. You know, starting like real slowly, and just started. I'm like, what the hell? So I started boom, 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 doing my trades. And I couldn't do the stock market, so I said that's gonna happen first thing in the morning. Sure enough, that's what happened. I had my stocks ready. I couldn't do them fast enough, and I got my stocks, and I'm officially in the stock market, guys. Are we gonna hit for a scratch or a crash or not? I don't know. I don't know, but the market's looking good right now. Um, on other news, the 48 hours that Trump gave, 4,500 troops. That's both Navy and Marines, uh, ready to set foot on Iran soil, as it was reported last night. My sources were on three different sources. One was on X. The other one was on the news source. I forgot what it was, which was news source it was on YouTube live, and then something else on here on my Weeble. There was a news source on my I'm like so you know so anyways, thing that came up this morning that Trump said. Um, Sorry, I'm just checking out because I could really see. Um, he said that he's gonna give a 5 day, extension or whatever, or he gave the order not to hit any of their major targets in Iran. So I don't know if they can honor that or not. That he's talked to the leaders or whatever. They're negotiating. Iran reiterated and said no. No, we haven't talked to anybody. We don't talk to nobody. Da da da. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. Something they haven't discussed at all on the news that I've been made aware about, or made aware of, um, since I follow the market closely now and stuff, and what I'm getting into is the future, which is AI. You know, and when I mean AI, I mean like what they're these companies need to get this AI going now. The data centers, and they're huge. These are huge factories. I mean, giant mega places, right? And they're starting to make them also in the Middle East. All these countries are jumping in on it now. They have been jumping in on it and stuff. They're like seeing that the oil's not gonna be the only thing. So this is what Iran's been targeting also, on top of like some of the oils and the bases and whatnot. It's been hitting those things, and those have been reported. So they're putting them back to square one with that stuff. So that's what actually it's halting, because that's where the trillions of money is going to come from, and that's what's being like right now. It's like putting the brakes, pumping the brakes on things right now where people don't want to really do anything. Add a question and answer sticker. Silly reasons why you silly reason you've cried. Okay. Oh, damn! It went off. I was gonna participate on that. Someone came on and left. Could have been the wife. The stalker. The stalker. Soon to be on Kick, and she can't go on Kick. It's gonna cost her to go on Kick. There is freedom on Kick. Lots of freedom. Unlike Google based YouTube, which, I like Google. Don't worry. I'm not going to leave Google. I'm going to be low to Google all the time. But Kick is. Kick is where it's at, to what I have planned now with my live streaming. That's all I've been doing. It's live streaming. I haven't been really making videos. That's all Kick is about, is live streaming, right? People go there get entertained. So there's plenty of room for a guy like me, I think, from what I've seen. You know, I don't need a niche. I'm just who I am. I'm not a nuisance streamer. They have those there too, but they've cut down. I noticed they cut down, or I don't follow any of those idiots either. That's one thing too. I think part of it is actually also with that whole Johnny Somali thing and things that happened in the past. I think they might have sent a letter to these people, hey, we're not going to tolerate that, so you'll be permanently banned, because they'll ban people and then they'll come back, depending how bad of a thing it is. They're gone and they come back. They let them back on. But that's not my thing. There's people that I follow on there that I like what they do. Um, Not so much that I want to copy their style, but I like what they do, how they are. Um, Everybody does it, by the way, so I'm not copying, because this is from the biggest, YouTubers. I just call them streamers. They're on Twitch. I don't follow Twitch. I can't stand Twitch, but YouTube. I'll name him. Some guy that I follow, Asmongold. I follow him. He's entertainment to me. And Atozi. He does videos. He doesn't really do too much live streaming. Asmongold I like because he does live streams. You know, there's quite a few, but I go in here and what they do is they do desktop. This okay, dude, my speech is like gotten like bad again for some reason. It's digress. Desktop, right? Which is in YouTube they call it reaction videos or reaction, and yeah, they're doing reaction to, and that's basically what I do, because that's all I do is just like, not all I do, but when I'm sitting here, I'm scrolling or whatever, whether it's on YouTube or even Kick or Instagram or Facebook or even TikToks, whatever, I'm like, you know, and that's what it is. I notice with these, it comes to the host of the channel. It's the way they entertain, their reaction and their commentary, whatever. And Kick is such a wide open platform of what you can say and do, whatever, that there's like really no restrictions as far as like, like on YouTube they frown upon if you curse, or if like there's music in the background. That's been one of my big pet peeves, that I've always wanted a platform where I can play I like music, I like to listen to music, or listen to a game or something. And Kick seems to be giving the freedom to do that. So that's what I want to do. When I'm sitting here and I just gotta get down and start doing it. Where I can just my laptop and just get the program where I can start like sharing and um, start using the crappy webcam on it, or just invest some money, whatever, buy a decent webcam and hook it up on there and just put me at my pretty face, on there and just say I'm talking, and then get a chat going with people, because I know when my stream's going and people talking, I sometimes, hey, and that's what it is as a host, as I call my host because that's what you are. You're a host, on your channel. It's your interaction with your chat, right? You gotta engage with your chat. Especially the trolls. I mean, hey, it's like whatever. I don't mind them, dude. And it's so funny. I used to have one. He swore he wasn't a troll, but he was. But I used to just play with him. And ooh, he used to play mind chess with me, dude. The guy was speaking in checkers turns. I'm like, so I like would turn, and then he's trying. Oh, you're a passive aggressive, and all I did was this. I'm like, dude, you're like all over the place, bro. Why don't you just put down the Budweisers or whatever you're drinking, the San Miguel's. I think he might have been in the Philippines. And he actually had a video. He wasn't just a troll. I mean, and I seen his videos. They were in there Mita Malata, and it wasn't like like the typical like girly bars or anything like that or videoke. It was actually a nice place. And I asked them one time, they never answered me, Mister. I forget your name already. I'm not mad. I'm not sleep. But actually, it was a jazz bar. It was pretty cool. I was like, hey, where's that? But it was an old video actually. He's got channel. So, anyways, yeah, that's really it. Did my insulin now. Take my bath. Get something to eat and some orange juice. I don't know. I haven't checked my blood sugar. I have to get batteries for my meter, and I don't know. I don't have my Libre because Walgreens again is out of stock, man. It's like, dude, I gotta switch pharmacies. Walgreens has just gone downhill. They can't keep using the excuse that just because Rite Aid closed down, they got it, too much or influx of of they're not patients, customers, I guess it would be, whatever. You know, that's what it was when I first got back to the U.S. last year. I remember that in October, November. I'm like, what the hell? Now it's like, dude, what excuse do you guys have? You guys can't keep stock up. But what it is because the company's going downhill or they shut down. I mean, employees and everything. I remember all the employees I had before. Really, these people are just, I don't know. I don't want to go back to CVS, but I might have to since it's the only one that's nearby. My only other choice is Walmart, and I don't want to go to Walmart. I'd just rather go to CVS. It's just in a busier section. Walgreens is just in a perfect spot because it was in a corner. I can come the back way and just get maybe two lights and come the back way and just go back out that way. CVS, you have to either go this way or that way, and you're gonna get all those lights. It ends up being almost 20 minutes sometimes, man. Am I in a rush? No. Am I driving? No. I'm just talking. Yeah, there's gonna be lights on my way there as I'm walking across the street, right? Yeah. Let me put this away, guys. Back my spot. Shh. Hey. Hey, get on my chair, dude. Dude, I swear, man, move when you want to take over. Here, you're gonna lay down my blanket. Lay on my blanket over here, but not on my chair, man. Not on my feet. There you go. Good boy. Here, why don't you go outside? Come here. Come on. You wanna go outside? Here, go outside. Oh, yeah. Well, since I don't have really anybody come in, some people come and go. I've never done live streams during the week at this time, really, in a long time. So I just want to see. It seems like most traffic is like during the day, around 11 or noon. People come on. There's two people. Speaking of, huh? Say hi, anybody. See what I'm gonna eat right now. Um, Even though I took my insulin, I can feel my blood sugar is low. I can feel it. I've been diabetic long enough. I can feel it without having to check it. So I'm gonna eat a barbecue sandwich. Compliments of my cousin. He's got a catering service. He did pretty good, man. Good job, cousin. And some macaroni salad. Which I agree isn't the best breakfast. I know that, but I need I need sugar. It's low. I can feel it. The carbs. If you guys can hear that, it's Fat and Broke. He's the kick streamer. OnlyFans dies at 43. Oh boy. I'm sure they'll be missed by somebody. Donald J. Trump. I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants. Ha! Told you guys. What's the reason for that? He's trying to save face. But something's up. As soon as he said that, dude, the stock market. It's a ploy. Hmm? I'm kissing the guy's ass, dude. This guy, dude, he's in Vietnam. American. When I looks at him, I don't know, dude. 30s. He even looks like he might be in his late 30s, but he doesn't drink a lot. A lot, like, overdoes it, like, a lot, like, um, I know he does. You can tell.
My goal is to mock this guy out, this Asmund Gold fucktard libertarian loser.
He's like,
We're gonna overtake him in the next 2 months. Fuck a libtard, fuck a loser that hasn't fucked pussy in 20 goddamn years. You
that's my.
cannot talk about anything, you fucking libtard fucker that lives in your mom's closet, that you have had no pussy ever. You can't talk about anything. You've never fucked pussy. You have never touched pussy. You've never seen pussy. You've never been pussy. So you know nothing, motherfucker.
Did you guys hear that? He's an expert on that because
Nothing.
he knows all the bars.
You've never touched a pussy.
He knows
So
every
how can you
milk and
talk about
cranny in the
pussy,
bars
dude?
in them
Love truck, yeah.
in
I've
Vietnam.
never touched pussy. I've never touched. All you have to say is I've never touched a pussy. I've never seen a pussy. I don't know what pussy's like. I'm never gonna know what pussy's like. You fucking
The
incel
reason
fuck.
I kind of like this guy, I'll tell you why. It took me a
Yes,
little bit to
jackpot
realize it.
fancy.
He's really abrasive.
I'm
He
gonna
rubs a
give you
lot
a
of people the
offer
wrong
right
way.
now. I'll give you the next month with my IT experience for free. Everything for 100 subs.
He looks
How
like
much
a
you want
guy
this guy?
that I know that I
So
work
I
with.
know 100
It's
subs
actually
seems like a lot of money.
in my local
Trust me.
in my
Roll it
in
out.
my union.
Trust
But
it. Do 100 subs
he
right now,
talks
dude.
and acts
I got you.
just like
I'll do
a friend
whatever
of
you
mine that I went
want
to
for the
school
next 2
with.
months. I
And
want
I
to
just
fuck
reached
this guy
out to
up.
his sister-in-law for his
I want to have more
number.
subs this
So
month. Right now. So let's go.
she gave it to me. I'm gonna give him a call.
I swear to
I
God,
haven't
bro,
talked to that
I
guy
will fucking do my shit for you to the
in a
end
long
of
time.
days
I
for the
haven't
next
seen him in a
4
long
weeks.
time. Years.
I want to fuck this guy up, bro. I want to literally fuck this guy up really bad. Like, I want to have 100 subs.
This is the first time.
Weekend
This is
edition.
exactly what happened. I saw this
I'm
guy.
serious, bro. I'm making things
I
that
was
I would
watching
never do. I don't
this
work
other
with
Vietnamese kid.
niggers
He's
anyway.
Canadian that lives in Vietnam, and
Please don't take my words.
he
I
went
don't
and
give
sniped
these
them.
words to anybody. So
Means he
like,
went and like,
choose
you know,
wisely.
snipe is.
Choose
That
wisely.
means when you go, crash somebody where they're at on their live stream. You know, he was at a bar with another guy,
Yeah, 3
sat
months.
right next to
Like
him,
it's
right
gonna be
behind
3
him.
months, dude. 3 months.
Oh, I'm gonna
If you
kill
do
you.
100 subs, 3 months of my
He was
IT
just
work.
getting
I'm
under
a
his
big
skin left
fucker.
and right.
No
He
questions.
had several already.
I want
So
to
I'm like,
fuck
okay, I
this
want to
guy up,
touch
bro.
this. Well, he didn't attack him because that's a big no-no and kick also.
I'm trying to make
You can't
motion
have
right now.
violence.
Make
You can't
motion.
be part of a violent act. Like the aggressor in it and or whatever, I guess. I mean, you can get beat up and punched, I guess. That's okay. That's great content, but you can't be the one doing it. And I guess he got kicked out of kick for a while and he just came back.
Whatever, how many weeks you want to see, bro?
He's been getting a
Whatever
following,
you need me to do,
Guess who he is?
100 subs, I got you.
I would say
Whatever you need,
about
for however
70%
many
of them
months,
were haters and
who
trolls.
cares? I don't give a
But
shit.
it's
You
still a
have to have
following.
100 subs right now.
Hi,
To
whoever's
prove to
online. Thank
people
you.
that we can do
Stop
it.
by. Don't
I
forget to
just
like and
want to have a
subscribe.
proof point.
Sorry, I'm
It's a
eating right
big
now.
positive point. That's it. That's all. That's
But it
it.
reminds me of
Like
my buddy.
I'll give you 2 years of my life, dude.
Just like him.
2 years. 2 years.
And my buddy's like that. He's a tall guy. Talks just like that dude. Once in a while, he'll talk to the wrong guy, dude, and
Yeah,
get his ass
I am probably gonna
handed
help
back
you
to him.
regardless. That is kind of a fuck deal. That's kind of fucked that you taking advantage of our friendship, dude. But boy, wait. Jackpot Fantasy. I'll do my job 100 times better for the 100 subs. Dude, just do 100 subs, bro. I will seriously blow you. I'll blow you every day. I'll come to Las Vegas and blow you every week, bro. I'll just go.
He usually always like he has people that are loyal and stuff to him, loyal followers. But it always end up being like some kind of like something happens.
I really want the 100 gifted
So
tonight, bro. I
through the
really do.
common denominator when it's people like that,
I'm not gonna lie, I really
that's
need it.
always an
It's
issue
good
or a
idea. It's
problem.
like crack cocaine.
What's the common denominator with people like that?
Yeah, got
I had a
2,000 for the
girlfriend like
next
that.
5 years, bro.
She was a girlfriend for
I
a brief
just want to
time.
dominate. I just want to dominate for one night.
She always
Can we
complained,
get
dude.
100 gifted subs? I swear to God, bro.
Always had a new job within a couple
You
months.
have me for free till
Oh,
the
it's a
next
great job, blah
3
blah
years.
blah. And this and that. It's great. I
100.
love
I
it,
think it's a
dude. The
pretty good
people are
offer.
this and stuff, dude.
Like, look at the
And
offer that
sure
I'm
enough,
offering you right now, Jack. I'll give you
you give it a
everything.
couple of weeks.
I'll give you all you ask
By the end of
for.
the month, oh my
If
God,
you
this sucks,
need
and this person that, and that person that, and this and that, blah, blah, blah.
for a simple
And
low price.
she was the kind of
100
person that
gifted
couldn't
subs.
handle the truth, man. I would tell her, hey, I'm sorry.
Don't look the gift horse in the mouth, bro.
Sorry, I was hungry too. I said, you
Yeah,
gotta realize,
another 100
it's like, at
from
what point are you
College
gonna
Street.
realize that what
I
might be
will
the
be in
problem?
debt to you for.
What do you mean?
You can just pay it
Or
back.
it's
Like
like,
that's
well,
a
this
big
is no, no,
that to
no.
being in debt. It's a big
When
difference.
you realize what
Big
the problem
difference.
is, you might not have some of the
I'll give
problems
you a
that you've
debt.
been having,
I'll give you a debt.
or who it is the problem. And then she would get offended. How dare I, like, attack her and say that, I not take her side. It's not that
Give
I'm
me
taking,
100
not
gifted
taking your
subs,
side or
and
taking your
I'll
side. It's that
hit you with the
I
$100.
see a pattern, you know. It's like I'm like, hey, when people call me on my mistakes, I'm not
Now, if
perfect.
you do 100
When
gifted,
people call me on my mistakes, yeah,
guaranteed
okay,
that
I
I'm paying you
process
within a
it.
week.
Maybe my initial things like,
And
yeah, we get like a
if
little
you
kind of
need it to
defensive
wait,
or whatever, right? But we have to understand
I'll
that,
give you
hey, we
ultimatums
need
for
to,
my shit, bro. I guarantee it.
kind of process it,
Guarantee it.
and then what we do with that is what really
So
counts.
being careful.
So we
I'll give
grow
you
from
barrel
learn and grow
aged
from it. That's
in a
what
week.
that's what I've learned
CPA,
in my
give me
age. That,
2
hey,
weeks.
that's
100
because
gifted subs
some
right now.
people actually in their way. It's just the delivery of how people do it and tell you
You don't need it
things is
right
what
now. Tell me
matters.
right now. 100
Some
gifted
people
subs,
need like
you're done.
tenderness and
I'll
care how you
wait you
deliver it.
till the time
Some people
in
you
the
can tell
next
'em,
2
hey,
weeks till I'm
just tell
dead.
them straight up, and some
I
people you
got
need to
people, bro.
just,
I got people. But
and some
there's
people
no,
you just
there's
leave
no
alone.
discount.
That's what
It's
I've learned.
100 gifted right now. Your
Just
choice,
don't
your
tell them
option.
nothing, dude.
Let's
It's
go.
like they're never gonna learn.
I'll give it to you in writing right now.
That's why I used to crack up. I'm not picking on George and Heidi's channel. Because that was their channel. Really, see what they were going into, with the drama and this and this and that, and the the people on it and stuff, whatever. And they're like, oh, this and that, all opinionated and shit. Like they're experts on
Done.
relationships or what people need to do with finances or whatever. And I
If
said,
I'm
dude,
not a man of
just
my word,
let it
you can
happen.
call it back and
You
you
know,
can call it back on
it's
your
just
card
like
and
a
get it
fucking
back.
kid running around with
You don't
scissors.
say
You
what I
tell the
just
kid
told
so many
you
fucking
and be done.
times, don't run with scissors. It's gonna happen. You can take the scissors and put them away.
Your money back.
The
I
kid's gonna
guarantee it.
go over there
I
and get the
guarantee it.
fucking scissors anyways.
100 gifted subs, guaranteed
What's
easy.
gonna happen? The kid's gonna
I'm
learn
trying to solve
eventually.
everybody right now. I'm
Maybe the
not
kid
being
likes it
sneaky.
after he
I'm
runs around with
getting
scissors, falls over, and like
you make that happen,
stabs
I
himself in the
make your
fucking
shit
forehead or
happen,
something.
bro. I will make it my
They
lifetime
would never
collection.
understand. They would just like kind of
2
look at him
weeks
like.
or you can get your money back guaranteed. I just told you, yeah. Where
I
is
remember.
it?
I remember
Where
that
is the
one
CPA?
that live stream. I said that, dude, just let
100,
it
2 weeks,
happen.
I'm gone.
What the
Verified.
fuck? It's like
I'm gonna
you
come right
people,
back
man.
at you. Verified and APB on kick.
It was about a girl that was her
Deadass.
boyfriend, I guess. It was promoting her channel,
On God. If you don't get it,
and she
charge it
was like
back.
getting like subscribers, boom, left
No,
and
no,
right,
no.
dude.
2 weeks or charge it back.
Some Filipina girl and whole, and she was getting subscribers left and right, dude. And then she was gonna break a
Hey,
hundred thousand.
black belt, no man,
But
thank
you
you.
could tell that
Hey,
she was
right
buying
here, we have
subs. She was like,
verification.
cause when her
We have
chat, dude, when she'd be on
authenticator
her chat,
title.
there'd be like a handful of people. What's
You
that
can
tell
charge
you?
back subs 100%.
and that was their content for that thing, their subject. She ended up dumping that guy too. It's so funny.
And my boy Jack from Fancy's kid could be a verified
Just
kid.
used them, threw them away.
My God, my life will die on that hill. If it doesn't happen, charge back and you get all your money back. That's my promise to you. I'm gonna do fucking 10 push-ups right now. 10 goddamn fucking push-ups. You bitch ass motherfuckers right here. Bitch ass motherfuckers, bro. I'm fucking drunk as shit. What happened? What happened? What happened? I'll make sure if you don't get what I promise you, if you do 100 subs right now, I'll give everything back and I'll blow you and I'll come to Vegas and I'll be your chauffeur for 10 years. I have. Tell me when I'm a liar.
See this
Tell
this
me when
this
I'm a
guy
liar.
this guy he's arguing with right
Tell me
now,
when
dude.
I'm a liar.
Just last week or 2 weeks ago, he was
I
promoting
promise
him
you,
left and
if
right,
you
dude.
do
He's
what
a
I
gambler
ask, I will
in
make
Nevada.
sure you have what you need. I will make sure. I will make sure. I'm dead ass, bro. Dude, I'm
He was
serious.
pumping him up and everything, dude. And I guess if you say something to him that yeah, he's like very sensitive. Um, that's how I'm getting to know. Because of him, I'm getting to know a lot of kick streamers, because that's what he does. He like he promotes people like this one guy. All he does is just sit in front of a slot machines. He goes to casinos and doesn't show his face. I'm like,
I'm not
whatever.
joking.
I followed him just out of loyalty.
I'm telling you the truth. Oh shit. 70 push-ups or
But he
whatever the
said
fuck
something.
it
I
is.
guess they're arguing right
Or
now.
sit-ups.
I'm not even reading it.
Dude, I did 70 push-ups already.
So they're
Because
they're
my
they're
fucking
arguing about how
leg
many
had
push-ups he
tendons in
did.
my 3 more sets. Fuck you bitch ass
See,
niggas.
listen to it.
Shit ass motherfuckers.
Anyways, going back to what it was, last Friday,
All that shit.
I had a
All that
procedure
shit.
done at the down here. So it was an important procedure. So I was up early in the morning, about
100
two in
kept
the
in it and
morning. I
I
had
have
to
your
take
champion.
intake a large amount of liquid
We did the
potassium.
fucking
So, anyways,
criteria for the year.
a colonoscopy. That's what it was.
Well, I ain't playing with you, bro.
So,
I
have
promise
you
you.
ever had
If
one?
it, I'm
God,
dead
it's
ass.
the worst awful
I'm
thing, dude. You
dead
can't eat, dude, for 24 hours.
ass.
I didn't eat for yeah, over 24 hours. But anyways, you have to drink this whole 4 liters of this, half of it, before the night before, and then wake up. You can't eat, and in the morning, and drink the rest of it. And dude, it just makes you like nauseous. So anyway, oh, he's doing push-ups right now just to prove it on his kitchen floor.
Oh my god. Holy shit. No, I'm done. I am done. I can't do no more. That was it. I am
He did
done.
70, so he can only do three of them
I'm
right now.
done. I'm done.
See,
No
this is what I
more.
want to
I'm
do,
done.
guys. I want to do like so. I want to like do,
I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. Oh my god. I am
so you
out.
can see what I'm talking about and reacting to. So I can
Holy
just like, oh.
shit. I am out.
Anyways,
Done.
I was up, so I went on Kick, whatever, and then I was just checking out,
I'm
like
fucking
the
done.
popular ones are up on top, right, and then you go down, I scroll, and I found one older guy, I hit on, and I liked his name. It said Golden Bear, and I've heard that name
150
before.
subs. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So I said,
Let's
hey,
go get a
hi,
week.
and once I said hi, it comes out,
Let's go get a
hey,
correct.
California Bear,
You're
it's like
45 full.
he started asking me questions, so we started talking, rapping, and everything, and right away, the subject came, and I wasn't sure where I knew him from,
I don't
and we
drink
started talking about
anymore.
other streamers, and he mentioned
It's
this one
double
gentleman,
zero fucking
Fat and
Coronas.
Broke. I like that name, by the way, man. That would have been my fucking name, Fat and Broke. But he's earned it.
Word.
I wonder if he was willing to sell it. But I mean, it doesn't, it's not going to be the same thing because I mean he's the one that's yeah, you couldn't buy it. It'd be like Tim K when he sold the channel. I mean, they're gonna buy all those subs, but that channel's I mean his channel sucked to me. To me, it sucked. I didn't like it. It was boring. Yeah, nothing against Tim K personally. But anyways, back to what I was saying. That guy was one of his moderators. One of his, but I guess well, from what the gentleman told me, Golden Bear told me was that there was a misunderstanding because he was on some other streamer. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Wait, listen to this. He was in another streamer's chat and he got pissed off and he said, "How can you like how betrayed me?" and just made a big deal about it. I said, "Well, wait a minute. What do you mean? I can't like." I guess those was some kind of loyalty or whatever because he was beefing, he was feuding with that guy. So he like just cut him off and banned him. And then the other guy banned him too. I said, "Oh, don't feel bad, dude. That guy banned me too. Not fat and broke. I'm cool with him. I tell him, dude. Hey man, you're doing good. I'm happy. And he's nice to me. Like I haven't done anything. I don't troll him. I do troll other guys on here, by the way. And this guy, I do kind of troll him, but not in an asshole way. This other guy is Suspendus. He's been around for a while. He was originally, I guess, on Twitch. Came over to Kick. He's on YouTube also, but he's very, 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 very sensitive, I guess. He doesn't like any kind of criticism, any negativity, anything that doesn't go with his narrative or anything. So all I said, okay, let me tell the history. He was in Japan for a long time. A guy in his 40s that dresses emo, thinks he's in his 20s, gets drunk, and goes and has sex with prostitutes. Which, whatever, that's his life, who cares? He's done other creepy shit. So look up Suspendus. Suspendas. Suspendus. Just look him up. And then the other stuff, the stuff that he doesn't put up is going to come up on him. Like his, yeah. There's a reason why he hasn't come back to the United States. I'll just leave it at that. All right, and there's a reason why he's got history in Japan too. I guess he's got a daughter in Japan. Ended up going to Thailand with other streamers. The ringleader, Ice Poseidon, he's the big guy of this group. He ran into a young lady and her friend at a food stand in in Thailand. And he's like full on just like a coos hound, dude. He like sees and he's like, he thinks like he's just like Mr. like, it's hilarious, watching. I mean that's what it is. I mean that's why people watch, this. But anyways, I think within a matter of weeks he married her. Good morning, Bear. How have you been? Mr. Annie, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. I'm in the gym 24-hour fitness getting my oh, good for you, buddy. Yeah, I think you know what? I'm gonna go for a walk today. I was gonna go let me turn this down. I was gonna go and do blood work today, but I'm gonna hold off because I ate. I'm supposed to go fasting. So I couldn't hold it. My sugar was low, so I'm gonna wait till Friday actually, because I don't have to go to the doctor till next week anyway. So I'll hold off. Excuse me, but I'm gonna go for walks. So I'm gonna make sure I walk around, and then I'll probably go for a walk out there or something. You motivate me. Thank you. Good for you. I didn't need, no, I didn't ask. You didn't tell me, but whereabouts are you at? Are you in the obviously 24 Hour Fitness in the United States, right? I'm talking about streamers on Kick. I really do a lot of watching on Kick because I'm gonna do a little transitioning over to Kick. This is what I want to do. I want to start doing desktop streaming. Start with that, and then once I get my equipment like a phone with memory that I can use mainly. I might have to upgrade to a newer phone. This phone's 6 years old. Um, I want to start, doing live streams, as I go. And the other thing is my signal. I got T-Mobile, and it seems to cut out. I noticed that when I do my live streams, when I go out. So, I have to download that program, that OBS, I think it is, so it doesn't like end the live stream. It just goes like a pause. That's what I saw Kick Streamer. Kick Streamer does. And it has like other videos in between. Then when the signal comes back on, then it goes, like, wherever they're at. If you can go for a walk, maybe go live, go to the ocean would be nice. That's what I was just talking about. That's what I want to do. But the thing is, like, my signal goes out. I've tried it already. I've tried this a couple years ago already. There's beautiful places here. There's my favorite. Hey, quit scratching. I see you, my dog. Um, he just like starts scratching and gets a rash. Um, there's a place here in San Diego, um, called Sunset Cliffs. It's my favorite place of all the beaches in San Diego, from the south all the way up to like north. You know, that's my favorite place. Sunset Cliffs, man. It's like gorgeous. I like it more than La Jolla Cove, actually. La Jolla Cove is nice. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's just the atmosphere. It's a little too snobby. That's where the bourgeois people go and live and stuff, and even the people that don't live there, that work there, they think they're part of the. So they, you know. So, anyways, even the police are like harass you. Yeah, yeah. I used to like going there as a kid, but now as an adult, I don't like it. But anyways, Sunset Cliff. So that was my first live stream I tried doing. Once I got, I could do live streams off my phone, and it was terrible. Just the signal was real, like, just bad, and it just cut out. I don't think there's a live stream on there, or maybe I took it down because it was so bad. Oh yeah, you remember that place? Yeah, that's the known place. Honestly, I've never eaten there. I've never eaten there. Yeah, that's a landmark here in San Diego. Hodad's by the beach, juiciest burger, huge. It is there. They're known for their burgers. You're right. Let me move you over here. That way, just look at you stuff. Because I'm not looking. Hopefully, the phone won't fall off. There we go. Magento. Yeah, Hodad's. Never eaten there though. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what I want to do, and I want to do with Kick, and I want to get all my platforms together. And you can actually simultaneous. God, man, it's just my tongue is not simultaneous. I gotta practice, guys. Simultaneously stream at the same time with this program. You can do YouTube and Kick, and even have it Twitch. They can all like correlate. Go together. So I can do both live streams at the same time. And have chat from YouTube here and chat from Kick right here. So that being said, Mr. Kinsey, um, that was the name, Mr. Kinsey. He was one of my favorite non-trolls, but he was my biggest troll back then. Um, a kid that I follow on here, 4 inches. That's his name. Um, he uh, he lives in Long Beach, and I know Long Beach. I used to live in Long Beach. I love Long Beach. He lives in a kind of like, well, it's not the roughest area of Long Beach. This is even rougher areas where he lives, but it's in the area. Anyways, he's from Orange County, so he goes on the train when he goes drinking. And he goes, Van Ness or Huntington Beach, or not Huntington, but like all over. He knows the area. That's where he's from, and he's known. Hey, 4 inches. Hey, everybody's cool with him. He's got that. He's got charisma. He's got charisma. That's what was the word I was looking for. You gotta have charisma with people and stuff, and everybody goes up to him. Whatever. It doesn't matter if it's kids, if it's guys out there, if it's like some hot girls. They'll like, hey, they'll talk because that's how he is. He's cool with everybody. He doesn't have to pretend to be somebody. He just knows how to talk to people, and that's what I want to, kind of like achieve, whatever. But there's a lot. That's what I was talking to Golden Bear. He's like, dude, you're in San Diego. There's a lot of streamers in LA. And he was like already saying what I was thinking. There's none in San Diego. There's none in San Diego, and there's so many areas in San Diego. That I can just go check out. Just here in my area alone, and knows by. But there's up and down the county, and not just that. I got south of the border too. You know, so who knows? I mean, that's just the thing. But I want to start with a that's God, man. Just like my tongue is just like stuck and tied up, man. Desktop streaming. There we go. Like these guys. I'm not saying I want to be like them, but that's just because what I want to do. Because this is what I do. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of Instagram. I watch a lot of videos or reels on Facebook, even TikToks. When I'm in the toilet, I'm just scrolling, just checking out stuff, and I'm like, huh, I said, and I see those guys, those people that react to those things, those clips. So this guy, Fat and Broke, he said, because he was originally on Instagram, and he had a couple of videos that went viral, and he started getting big. So then he went to Kick, and then he's making his moves on Kick, and he's making revenue on Kick actually. And then what he does on his Instagram, he makes his clips and promotes Kick. So when they see his on his Instagram, it's got his whatever video, and it's got Kick on it, so people see it's a promotion for Kick. So I'm like, yes, that's brilliant. So yeah, that's just what I join host. Nico, huh? I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on here. About me, I make clips for streamers, chat rules, whatever, dude. I went to something or somebody's channel or something. I don't know where I'm at. Oh well. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you just gotta do it. It's like I had somebody else tell me also. Somebody that follows me or watches my videos, McLovin. He said, "No, dude, don't even worry about editing. Just go raw, go raw. Update the videos." I'm like, "That's right. That's the thing, though. It takes memory to make those videos and then upload them, and I don't have that. I just had erased like that. I mean, my memory's so bad on my phones that even the stuff on my when you send it to the trash, the trash files like I have to empty the trash file, dude. You have to clear that out eventually because it just piles up in there. Yeah, and yeah. I mean, the thing is, I got a lot of videos from my little boy, and I don't want to lose them. I want to make sure I download them and save them. As my friend, uh, not that Jet Adventures with Jeff said, I'm a digital pack rat. But I don't have an external memory because the one I did have it wouldn't be big enough by now. That was only 5 terabytes. Yeah, that's how much shit I have. I was moving my stuff around in the middle of the night when I was in the Philippines, and the thing went like, oh, and I picked it up, and for good measure I dropped it again. So now when I hook it up, it goes. And the thing that sucks, not that it broke, not that I can't get one now because it's too expensive. Too expensive. They're like $300-$400 now, guys. That's how much shit costs now. That's what got me interested in the stock market, by the way. That's another story. Um, I had my son's Christmas video on there, man. The Christmas video, and then the Christmas Eve video. Christmas Eve, I took both my boys and the wife. It was a surprise to the boys. We didn't tell them. It wasn't their first time in a car. We took a taxi actually. It was a Grab, which is like an Uber in the Philippines. It's like a Lyft, Uber Lyft. Let's Grab. And we took them right, and we were going to another part of town in Cebu. So they're like, oh, it's like a nice road, once you get out of like the area, and it's like a tunnel, and it comes up, it goes under the ocean or the river, ocean part, whatever, and like, whoa, and it's a nice mall and everything, where it was going and everything. Made a turn. There happened to be a circus that was building and everything, and then there was those what are those guys called? Paragliders. Those some paragliders. I guess they have a field with them. They're like, oh, and I did put a clip on it when they're like, like I was just turning around, like the boys like, oh, they're like looking everywhere, and I took them to Ocean Park. Ocean Park is equivalent like a Marine World or Sea World, and they have one in Manila, but they opened one in Cebu. And I remember they're talking about in 2020 when my son was born, and it finally opened up. So I said, when I go back, because we took my older one when she was pregnant. She was huge, man. Like a week before my son was born, and we took the little one. He was 3 years old. I mean, the older one. He was 3 years old. And I remember all the joy and everything he had, and that's all he was talking about to his cousins. Oh, they had this big fish, and then they had these birds, and then they had, the seals, and, you know, it's something that he doesn't get to see all the time. So for him, he knew he knew about it, but he knew he was going. So we took my little one. I remember he was running around. So, well, keep an eye on him. I can't keep up. So I can't run around because after my stroke, I can't run really. So she's like, following him and stuff. He's running ahead. Just make sure you don't get too far ahead. So my older one and wife are holding him and stuff. And I'm just like, I had my cameras. I had like one camera mounted, and I had my GoPro on my head, and I had my DJI. Yeah. And all those videos was so much, memory that I downloaded those first on there, and those were lost. The Christmas, the next morning, when they opened his presents, I recorded with my DJI. My DJI takes really good video, and it's actually a DJI 2. It's not even the 3. And it still does good video no matter what for what it is. The only my complaint is that the screen's too small. I can't see the screen. It's just really small. The three's a little bigger. So it's like, oh, that's a bigger camera. The two is like really, it's like really, you can't really see it. The gimbal's right here. But anyways, luckily I had three cameras because I learned already. Hey, from hey, you got to take more than one camera. So I had all three. One battery was dead on one camera. My GoPro luckily was going. But the other one, I lost that video. I don't know how I lost it. Don't know how I lost it because when I was trying to take it from the memory to my external memory, where'd it go? And I couldn't find it. So I don't know if I put it in a file somewhere. I swear I went through every file by file by file by file, so that maybe I went in the wrong file. I'm still hopeful that's in my computer and it's in the wrong file somewhere. I just I have so many files that I just lose patience. I get tired of it. But yeah, I didn't delete it. I know I didn't delete it. I know I didn't right click and then delete. Maybe when I was pushing send, I pushed delete by accident, but then it asks you the computer. I purposely do that, where it says, "Are you sure?" And you click that button and the little square. Do not ask this again, and then you click. I don't for safety measure. It's like a safety. I don't do that because I've done that before. I'm like, oh, in the past. I've erased files by accident. Yeah. But the wife and I, we got to sit down and watch that video. Just, I remember. Oh man, once you become a father, it does something to you. If it doesn't, as a man, if it doesn't change you as a man, there's something wrong with you. Seriously, it's completely changed me. I can't explain it, man. It's just something in me. When I think about it, I miss that little boy so much. He's grown so fast, so much. I got there right before he was 4 years old for his first birthday, and now just looking now that he's 6, how much he's grown in that time, and just the time that I've been gone. Oh man, dude, I never wanted to do this on these videos, but this is what this channel is about. That one day he's gonna see these videos. He's gonna see how much I really have missed him, how much I miss him, how much he means to me. And how much the distance this time is just killing me. Something's gotta give, man. Something's gotta break. I mean, I don't sit here anymore just hoping for it to happen. I'm trying to make moves. I guess I'm just not making them fast enough. I'm making them the best I can with my ability. I miss you, Osito. I can tell he misses me now too when he says it. All right, guys, this kind of took a different turn. All right, man, no more of this. I promise. All right, I gotta go gather my composure and get things ready and stuff. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate whoever stopped by. Peace out.